What makes a good buyer's agent and how do you find one? Stick until the end for the most important factor. My name is Jay Rios, real estate broker, and I'm going to walk you through some of the steps I'd recommend you take. Finding a buyer's agent might be a little more difficult than if you were on the other side of the transaction and listing your property, because buyer's agents, we don't have as much exposure. We don't have a sign out in the front of the yard for you to review some of our work. So ask around to your friends, families, co-workers. Ask if they know or have used an agent to buy their property, and chances are they probably do, and that's a great place to start. Search for the prominent brokerages in your area. I'm not talking about the Remax or the Coldwell Bankers, and while I'm sure their agents are very capable of helping you, I would stick with the local brokerages. Typically, with a local brokerage, it is more one-on-one training with the agent and the broker in that firm. So if you're sticking with an agent in that brokerage, you're really not just getting their experience, but you're getting the experience of a broker who might have been doing this for decades longer than they have. Check personal websites or profiles where they might have additional information about their services or transactions of their own. A lot of people like to post on Instagram and have, just sold here and there to showcase what they've done. Certification is another great factor to consider here. There's something called an ABR, or accredited buyer representative, which means that the agent has gone through a rigorous course to internalize what it means to be a good buyer's agent. It also means that they have proven themselves to represent buyers in several transactions already. And the highest factor you should consider, in my opinion, is if the personality is compatible. We all have different personalities, and you might find an agent that has a lot of experience, but also is used to working with clients who also have a lot of experience. Whereas you might be a first-time home buyer and you kind of want that hand holding, that walking through of how you're supposed to go through the process. To me, this is more important than any certification or proof of previous transactions, because a good agent, they might even be a new agent and not have any transactions, but a good agent will understand your need, what you are looking for, and listen attentively to your criteria. Have a sit down and interview 2 to 3 agents to make sure you kind of get the right feel. And if that doesn't work, interview more than that. Have a sit down conversation with 2 to 3 agents to make sure that it's the right feel for you, that you feel comfortable with them. Heck, maybe I'm the right buyer's agent for you. DM me or comment below and we can start the conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content.